So you're going to tell us there's no such thing as a freshman wall, and you haven't hit it yet?
No, I mean, I've hit it. I hit it every day in practice. But the guys, they keep me level-headed, and the leaders, they do a good job of keeping me, up the course.
What do you do to try to get to push through the wall?
I just take after them. I see the tendencies that they do, and I just try to pick up on them and try to do it my best.
Coach was saying he feels like you have the respect of your teammates. How do you feel like that's something you were able to earn when you came in here as a young guy and a freshman?
Just coming in and being real from the jump, letting them know, we came here, we want to win. They get that same energy from me, so I think that's why, we're all well respected with each other.
Without being too, probing, how challenging has the last month or so been for you personally?
It's been a really hard month, but like I said, the day it happened, all the guys, everybody reached out to me, made sure that, I felt comforted by them. They were all there at the services and everything, so, without them, I wouldn't have got through it as easy as I did.
Right. Yeah, you spoke to them being at the service, them doing the headbands and socks and all that sort of thing. I mean, what does that say to you as a freshman, or just coming in as part of a team your first year? Everyone's willing to, still put it on the line for you or support you.
It makes me feel real comfortable. It lets me know I'm welcome. They didn't have to do what they did, but they took the time out of their days to make sure I was okay, make sure I was good. So I'm gonna do the same for them.
Coach Dan Brown was talking about, your offense is still coming along, but you're doing the other things. I know it's completely different situations, but just having your teammates support like that and knowing that they're there for you no matter what, does that help, I guess, ease the burden when the offense, when the shots aren't falling?
Definitely. When shots aren't falling, the guys are telling me, keep shooting, you're going to make it, and that just gives me all the confidence in the world. But like you said, when shots aren't falling, I just have to make sure I do the other little things like rebounding, making the right plays, and making sure I'm in the right spots on defense.
It always seems, Mace, whenever the shots not falling for you, that you always find a way to make an impact defensively. So how does that come into play for your game?
I try to model my team. He does a really good job, against block shots, rebounding, doing it all. So, I see that and I want to match that energy.
Can you tell me what's going through your mind when Mike pulls up from three?
I see him shoot it every day at 7 a.m. in practice. So I'm thinking it's going in. He always does his little celebration after, so that's what I'm waiting for.
You practice at 7 a.m.?
Individual workouts 7 a.m. He's one of the first guys in the gym. Yeah.
So who's the best shot blocker in the A-10?
Oh, Mike Hughes, without a doubt.
Nobody close?
No, I haven't seen anything.
Would you say that if he wasn't standing there?
Yeah, 100%.
Can you speak to? I know, what went well in that first St. Louis game, where you guys beat them, and what can you approach this game the same way that you did that one?
I feel like we did start off a little slow in the first St. Louis game, but the thing that went well for us is we all stuck together. They're a good team. They have some really good players, with French, and then their other forward, Goodwin, I think his name is. But we just made sure we did a really good job on them, and I felt that gave us, what we needed at the end to pull through. But for this game, I feel like we have to start off strong, especially with it being on their home court. We can't let them get, energy too early out the gate. So I feel like if we take control of the game from the jump, then I think we'll be fine.
How important is that, because they're such a physical team, you don't want them to establish kind of that identity early, especially on their home floor? How important is it to match that?
It's very important. Like you said, it's college basketball. We get the home court advantage. It's hard to win on the road, but like you said, establishing that physicality from the jump with them, I think it's going to knock them off. They won't be expecting so to, fall through their game with that.
So the way you guys play offense is a little bit of a throwback, a lot of post touches with the big guys. There aren't a lot of teams around the country that do that, but St. Louis does with French. Does it give you guys an advantage over maybe some teams that never see that you know what it's like to defend Marcus and Mike and you go against a guy like French? It's basically the same idea.
Yeah, it helps a lot. Like you said, we see it every day in practice with them. So I feel like it's an advantage for us. Coach does like the inside-out style of play. But so seeing it, he mastered it, so he knows how to stop it as well. So I feel like we have an advantage with that.
When you think back on that Rhode Island game, you guys got out to the lead, things kind of snowballed on you in the second half. What went wrong there in your mind, and how do you avoid something like that on the road when the crowd can get against you, the momentum can really build?
Like I was saying, home court advantage is everything. And, we came out from the jump and punched them in the mouth to start the game. But, we didn't bring the same energy the second half. And, the quickest run, it could end the game. Basketball is a game of runs, but, they made more runs than us. And, they had all the momentum with their home court on their side. side.
Right. So how do you, I guess, stem that, like, in the second half if they, make a run tomorrow? How do you guys, like, pull together? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we just have to come together as a team. The 5 that are on the court get together, lock in, make sure we get stops, and then the offense will take care of it. As long as we're playing defense, we believe the offense can take care of itself.